Just...
Do they go home now and be like, oh yeah, so my ex-sister-in-law's dead, the psychiatrist of our little girls is dead, the other little girl is missing, but we're going to keep this one and live happily ever after, right? You're going to let us keep this kid, right? It was the ghost, I swear. Ah, it's fucking dumb. It was so dumb.
Yeah, it was, it started really well, and I'm like, okay, good choice. This was a good choice to go see this movie. And then it failed.
Yeah, it failed.
It had so much potential, and it just turned into every cliche of scary movie there is.
Yeah, I feel like there's other moments I'm forgetting, and now I can't think of them.
However, seeing as I've bitched about it for like 20 minutes, I was so impressed with the younger girl's performance.
Yeah, they were great. If you're afraid of, like, if you're one of those people that's really creeped out by creepy little girls, I feel like this would be a very good movie for you.
Victoria was great. She did her thing. I much preferred younger Victoria. But
I didn't appreciate that their feral forms were CGI.
Like, that girl eating the moths and the howling and the under the bed and her possession... It was great. Like, I truly believed that if that little girl came up to me in public, I would kick her in the face and run away.
Yeah, that's fair, and that's effective. She'd probably take it as a compliment to her performance.
That's the kind of movie that this could have been in general, not just one actress, you know.
You know what scene summed up the problem of this movie for me? There was one scene that really did it where it was completely superfluous. Basically, all it was the mother's in, like... or the Jessica Chastain character is in, like, the kitchen, and she walks past the kitchen, and we see her through the door into the living room. You see one of their little girls just crawls into the box.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, sticks her head out.
And you see...
And that's a creepy image. And that was good. What's the point of this scene? And she just walks to the hallway and hears a noise and stands there, and...
Then all of a sudden
you see the mama in the background, and then it goes quiet, and she goes... And then big face beside her screams in her ear, and that's it for the scene. That's it. Served no purpose to the plot. Was completely superfluous for said reason, and you took a generally creepy image and something that could have been effective if left alone and turned it into a cheap jump tactic. Yeah. An effective jump tactic, but a cheap one. So ultimately, I think that's the summary of this movie. It hurts because of how much better it could have been. It's not like a Texas Chainsaw remake or something where you kind of know it's just going to be jump scares and gross outs and there's not going to be a lot of ingenuity. I mean, you can be surprised, obviously. I don't want to judge a movie before I've seen it. But I felt like there was a lot more expectation going into this one because of who the producer was, because of the buzz around the short film. And also because I thought this could be it. This could be that movie that scared me 2 days afterwards. This could be that film that decided to step above. Because it already stepped above on the emotional level. I cared more about these characters. The performances were better. The relationships were more dynamic. And you just relied on these old fucking cliched tricks. And I see the talent there. But ultimately, that's the biggest flaw. I feel it's a wasted opportunity. I would recommend this movie to people who like pop-up scare horror movies, because you'll get what you came for. If you like things like, if you like Darkness Falls, like PG-13 pop-up ghosty movies.
I didn't even think Darkness Falls was that great. I would recommend this above Darkness Falls.
No, this is better than Darkness Falls. I'm just saying they remind me of each other a lot. If you like the Americanized Grudges
and Rings, this movie's for you.
Yeah, then if you're scared of creepy little girls, it's good for you.
But if you came into this hoping for a Pan's Labyrinth experience, don't go.
Yeah, it's not Pan's Labyrinth. It's not Hellboy 2.
Hellboy
2 is an awesome movie, by the way. Fuck you all who disagree.
I haven't seen it.
It's one of those movies that the sequel's better than the original. It's so pretty.
I didn't even like the first one, so I didn't care.
It's way better. It's so much better than the first one. Anyway, yeah, but if you're going into this expecting something, you know, a bit more original with greater visuals. I mean, you'll get good visuals, but they're too far and few between.
Like that opening sequence, right until like they found the kids, was divine.
Oh yeah, it starts off strong.
It was dark and it was not.
It'll probably end up being the best horror movie that comes out this year, though.
Well, it wasn't found footage, so yeah.
That's true.
That's the only thing that steps it up, and this is probably like the worst rating I've given a film in a long time as well.
This is the tied for worst rating I've given a film, but this is definitely not the worst film I saw. So anyway, that's
definitely
it for
not
us.
The worst film I've seen.
We'll be back with another review sometime eventually.